It wasn't our main focus. Our main focus was putting together a solid 16. I thought we did so. They had a little bit of a push there, and I think we had a little bit of a lull, but then we bounced back really quickly, and it's great to have 7 in a row, and hopefully we set a new franchise record here on Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure. How much has the confidence of this team grown over the course of the season, especially with all the young guys that you've got in the lineup?
I'd say immensely. I mean, from the day one, there's a lot of talent, but this league is one of the hardest in the world, I think. So for them to be at the level they're at now obviously shows a lot of hard work they put in, and our coaching staff. And I think us older guys have helped mold kind of a good culture maybe for them to grow into. And I think they've definitely put in the work, and it's nice to see them get rewarded.
You've been rewarded with some nice results lately as well. What's been working for yourself on a personal level lately?
I think I just, playing with that confidence that I know that I have in myself. And obviously some great work from my line mates. Bodes was really good for me tonight. 2 great passes, and he made it pretty easy for me to score. So, Douglas complements our line well too. And when LeBate's on that line, it's a good line.
And just a couple games left to go now. What's kind of the mindset heading into these final couple games against Toronto? And has it been difficult at all to not get distracted, given that there's no playoffs or anything like that on the horizon?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's a different year, right? You're not playing for a Calder Cup, which is our end goal most seasons. And but there's still jobs on the line, call ups for these young guys and stuff that they're playing for. So I think it's every bit as important as it is in a regular season.
Does it feel nice to get those relatively soon, in your career?
Yeah, it was nice. I had a couple of good looks yesterday, and it didn't went in, but nice to have those goals today.
You got a little bit of power play time today. How different is it playing the PP here in North America as opposed to on the big ice?
It's a little bit the same. Like than on 5-on-5, you have a little bit like less space and time there. So yeah, it's pretty different, and you have to like think much faster and make smarter plays here.
Yesterday, you said that you were starting to kind of get comfortable. Does scoring help the comfort level at all?
Yeah, I think so. It's always nice to score goals, but I think like if we don't like think about the goals, I'm like adjusting pretty well now. I'm starting to feel more comfortable on the ice now. So good to keep going.
Great. That's and I guess with just a couple games left, is there anything that you're hoping to take from these last couple of games?
Couple wins will be good.
You were obviously on this team last year and got to be part of the 7-game win streak that last year's team hit. How nice is it to hit that mark again this year with this young group?
I think it's awesome. I think we're coming a long way from that with a tough start at the start of the season, but I think right now we're playing extremely well and everything's going our way. So try to keep it going and try to beat ourselves.
What's been the difference? I mean, this was a complete night and day series with Manitoba compared to when you guys were out there a month ago. What's changed in your mind?
I think we control way more the neutral zone. We make less turnover at the blue line and just focus in on our way of play instead of trying to follow them. So I think that's a big key for us for winning games.
And for yourself, obviously, 3-game goal scoring streak now, and a good handful of points lately. What's been working well for yourself?
I think we're just playing the right way. Everybody's doing their part of the work, and right now Shawzy's being a big screen for me in front of net, so it's helping me a lot trying to find those holes to the net. But I think it's a big team effort to help me do this type of things right now.
There's been a little bit of chatter lately just about, obviously with your good play, your NHL chances. How often do you think about trying to take that step to Ottawa, and how far off do you think you are?
Try not to think too often about that. I mean, my head is with Belleville right now. Our season's not done, so we got to focus on that part. And then this summer, still got to work on every part of my game, be better at everything if I want to try to make the jump to the next level. So I think I still have a long way to go, but got to keep working hard every day.
7 in a row. It's a pretty big feat, especially given, as you've said, the roster that you had and how much these guys have had to learn. I know you'd like to extend it to 8 coming up, but how proud of your group are you with the effort tonight and capping this streak off at this point?
Yeah, it's been a fantastic week. Obviously, anytime you can get 8 out of 8, it's very difficult to accomplish that when you play 4 games in a week, and specifically at 3-3. But I think our team has certainly come into its own here in the last few weeks, and we've obviously, the young guys have continued to improve, which is the goal. It's been still 2 games left, but it's been a very rewarding season from a coaching perspective. One of the most rewarding seasons of my coaching career, quite frankly, just because it's at the American Hockey League level. It's the youngest team I've coached. So, that makes it even more special. And obviously we've got a real good young bunch of kids that want to learn. And, that's half the battle as a coach is when the player meets you halfway. And we got a number of those guys. So, we'll continue to work. And, we got day off tomorrow and then 3 days to finish the season the right way. And, from our perspective, we talked about, trying to finish above 500 and trying to keep our special teams in the top 10. And, now we have an opportunity to break the franchise record. So, there's still small things to play for, even though, the way the team has improved and come together, you'd love to see some type of playoff, but obviously that's not in the cards.
Is the franchise record going to be something that you focus on, I suppose, at the end of the week, or would you rather not put that kind of quote unquote pressure on the guys?
Yeah, it's I'm gonna have to think about that one here over the next couple of days. It's I did mention tonight that we tied a franchise record, so you just certainly don't want to jinx anything, but we'll just take tomorrow to decompress. It's been a real long and busy week, and I'll certainly talk to the coaching staff and think about it. But I think it'd be, obviously the franchise is only 3 years old, but I think under the circumstances and the type of team that we've had this year, it would be a nice feat, but we'll obviously see what happens on Wednesday night.